Welcome to your new favorite podcast, Too Many Men on the Field.
Hey, hey,
Hey!
hey. All right, we are in week 12 now. Uh,
We're
how we
back.
feeling? We're back.
How are we feeling? We had week 11, Bills versus Bucks. How are we feeling?
Hopeful, skeptically hopeful. You know, I feel like I've been through the ringer. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts about the way that we're playing right now versus the way that we were playing at the beginning of the season. And actually, my roommate, Ava, who has kind of gotten more and more into football since being my roommate, um,
By
had a very
force.
astute observation that she felt like the Bills are a lot more, we're a lot more resilient at the beginning of the season than they've been in more recent weeks as far as well, barring the first drive of the Buccaneers game and then what happened after. But like in week 10, facing the Dolphins, one thing went wrong and then it was just, well, a lot of things went wrong and it continued to go wrong for the whole game versus in the beginning of the season. I know we talked a lot about like how it felt like every snap was a new day and it was not like they weren't getting hung up on old stuff. So I was just kind of talking to her about like how this feels like the old Bills to be playing so scrappy and to be playing in a way that seems emotional and not like logical and well controlled. It feels like we're 3 years ago, Buffalo Bills, not start of 2025 season Buffalo Bills.
I can see that for sure. Um, yeah. Josh was Josh was being Josh, I would say.
He was fired up. I feel
Which
like you could
I
tell.
like, but
I like, but I think that feeds into the emotional scrappy playing when he has to play like that
it's
because
better than the sideline like zone out, like
yes, I
nothing.
agree. I agree. I was thinking about
So
that too. Just like I guess I would rather have them play scrappy and look like shit but win than look like shit, look like they don't want to be there, look like they're not even trying and lose. Like
yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Do we have any like specific highlights we want to talk about?
I think kind of building off when we were just talking about the second drive for the Bills when Josh Allen kind of just looked like he was running through brick walls to get to the end zone. Like you could just tell he had a fire under his ass, and
Mm.
that was pretty exciting to watch.
Yeah.
Also, I would say Gabe Davis was a big highlight for me this past
Yeah.
week. Holy punt returns.
hmm I have
He
that
was
written down too.
crazy. Of course, the one fumble, which sucked, but I mean, to have multiple punt returns that were like
Put
creeping
the
into the,
ball in a good position and a good
yeah.
spot on the
Mhm.
field definitely helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a highlight for sure.
hmm
I have another Cole Bishop interception, which was
Hmm.
nice
hmm
and timely, if I'm remembering correctly too. Um, I
Shavers.
I was yeah, Shavers and seeing Josh throw the ball again was exciting, even though it wasn't like always perfect and the interception, I mean, we can get there, but like it was it felt good, even though they didn't always connect because it was like, wait, someone's there. They just haven't made the connection yet, but someone's there.
Yeah.
So like, let's work on it. We'll see if something can happen with it. Hopefully.
Yeah, that was a welcome surprise. I think definitely what we needed to see was some strong passing. And again, it was scrappy. Like there was a lot of really quick snaps that when they ended in a catch, it was like, holy shit, I can't believe that just happened. But when they didn't, it was like, well, you kind of make sense that that didn't just happen because that was such a quick snap. But
I think it was something like 10 different, 9 or 10 different receivers were involved
wow.
successfully.
Mm.
Um, that's nice. That's nice. Um, oh, and Josh with the 3 receiving and 3 rushing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the second time that's ever happened, and both times it was him.
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
So cool.
That guy's crazy.
Hmm.
Have you guys seen the oh, I think you have. I think I sent it to you. The video of him running in
Oh,
the one touchdown and he's just like it's everywhere because he's just like manically laughing. And
No, I don't
he's
think I've
like,
seen that.
oh
yeah,
my God.
he's
I
like
mean,
I don't know if he's mic'd up or someone else is mic'd up because I didn't realize he was mic'd up, but you can just tell he's manically laughing before he even makes it in.
it was
He's
really
great.
funny. It was really funny. And that goes back to like when he was mic'd up. I was just always wondering like what he like in those moments, what is he being like? Like what is he saying anything? And it's like just funny to me.
That that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this kind of is I guess getting into off the field stuff, but just talking about like celebrations and such in the end zone. I forget who it was who faked a hamstring
Ty
injury.
Johnson. That was
Did
funny.
they report yet how much he's getting fined for that
I
stunt?
haven't seen it. There was a video of him saying he knew he would get fined, but that it was part of the fun and that you don't score touchdowns all the time. So like,
I saw something that estimated it was going to be like $14,000.
That's what I was gonna say. I think I saw that, but I didn't know if it was like
It's
a
you,
crazy.
you
legit.
know how dad sits when he's watching football and he's like, he
Hmm.
goes like this and stuff. He's like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, he's faking it. Like, oh, why would you do that with the amount of injuries we have? He like started freaking out.
That's funny.
Yeah. Criticisms, I am still quite critical, I would say. Um, there's a lot of room for improvement, I would say. Josh's interception being one that was just like crazy.
Ugh.
But
Yeah.
I'll give the defense credit there for um holding them to 3 after that.
Yeah, that was, I guess, impressive, but holy shit, that was
Ugly.
just such a dreadful way to start that game.
Yeah.
And I was looking and like the he was like just like throwing it like so like like it was just ugh.
Yeah.
No care for that
Yeah.
ball. No.
He was just panicked.
It was like, oh shit, we're gonna get a safety. Oh my God. It's terrible.
Yeah.
That was really bad.
Um, I was really, I mean, our run defense is like really, our defense against the run, I guess I should say, is like really bad. Like really bad.
Yeah. Also, James Cook got like nothing.
Yeah, but I'm not shocked.
Is he still hurt? I thought I heard them say something about him like limping on the sideline.
Mm.
I don't know about that. I just know that it was becoming evident that he was our only threat.
Sure.
So anybody with half a clue knew what to do about that.
Yeah, that's true.
And then in Miami, it worked to shut that down. Luckily, last week they made adjustments so that it didn't, but and hopefully that continues to happen. But I mean, James Cook, it just wasn't. He still did well. It just wasn't the Cook every single drive
Yeah.
like we
I
had.
like that they're getting kind of creative with him and having him run short routes. We saw that a couple
Mhm.
times on Sunday where he kind of went a little further up and was catching passes, which was
A
kind
lot
of
of
cool.
people have been saying that they wanted to see that, so yeah.
Yeah.
How about the play that was attempted backwards pass by Josh Allen, but it was not really backwards pass.
I don't know. I I don't know. It would have been cool.
Cool,
I
but
don't
it
know.
also he also could have just it was like second down. Like it wasn't like we needed a last ditch effort on
Yeah.
Mm.
that. Just like lack of awareness. Again, lack of awareness and lack of
Mhm.
care for the ball. You gotta they look so scrappy. They look messy.
I was also really disappointed in Joey Bosa this week. I was like, where is he? Where is he?
Didn't he get a couple good stops?
Mm, I don't know, not that I remember, but I also had 6 fireball shots, but I don't know. The defense was obviously not super special on for either team. It was a high scoring game. Do we have any other criticisms or should we just go into tailgate talk?
I have a question.
We're not taking questions right now.
Is is Shakir done?
No,
No.
no.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I feel like we just haven't seen that much from him.
I'm betting that I don't know. I think that our offense is so predictable or has been so predictable in the last 5 weeks that I'm sure, similar to the Cook thing, anybody who has a clue knows
Mm,
that Shakir is going to be a target and they're probably covering him like flies on shit. Like I'm sure that it's just hard for him to get open.
mm,
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think it's
think
like a personal issue.
yeah. I think that our um yeah, exactly. He
okay.
was really the only receiver we had, it felt like, for a minute. So,
Yeah, that's true.
which is what I was saying, why we needed more receiving targets that are actual, like, not like massive threats, but like can catch a damn ball. And
Hmm.
because then Shavers is open.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been saying.
Okay.
Brandon Bean didn't fucking listen to me, but
Shout out.
Listening. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about any kind of falling out there. I mean I don't know. We don't know what happens there, but
think so.
I don't think that's what's happening. I think it's a
Mm,
Not at all.
product of a readable offense and teams that know how to handle it,
Hmm.
which is any team in the NFL right now because we're predictable as fuck. So,
Period.
all right.
Alright. Let's enter our tailgate talk segment where we talk about injuries and any tea or drama off the field. Um,
Yeah.
some happenings, any other games. Where shall we start?
My proposition is with my question that I just proposed. Do we in turn talk about the
The elephant in the
stuff
room?
about Keon Coleman
Yeah.
off the
oh,
field?
I
good
was gonna
one.
say this might be a good time to talk about the elephant in
With
the room.
speaking of play wide receivers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's maybe talk about that.
Should we recap all of it, like back to what? Saturday night, the rumors started like coming out that he wasn't gonna play.
Uh-huh.
And then and that he was gonna be a healthy scratch. And then we get the report on Sunday and he's a healthy scratch. And it comes out that he like had missed a meeting on Friday. And yeah, then the Bills what they did what they did without him, obviously. And he took questions and there's also a video of Deion Dawkins speaking on it too.
Mhm.
Um, Basically, I guess the sum of Keon Coleman was just kind of like, I guess like, I don't know, people say different things. There was like a level of accountability there saying like I have to be better. Um, same kind of like general Keon attitude that we've seen, I feel like. And I guess as far as like what Dion said, he he was like he needs to grow up. Like he didn't say it harshly. He said it like pretty eloquently, but he said like it's time to grow up and like show up for your team basically. And hopefully he realized that. So, yeah, I don't know. Do you have any other takeaways from that, Michaela, that I missed? Or
I don't think so. Those were the highlights that I had.
yeah.
I don't know if anybody had any personal opinions or comments.
Interesting too, because weren't there rumors or confirmed statements from administrative staff about Keon Coleman needing to step up and not being like didn't Brandon Bean or somebody said something like, oh, like eyes are heavy on Coleman or something like that, kind of hinting at a need for kind of breakthrough playing from him.
There was something that
Mm.
happened a while back that I don't remember what week it was, that he was like disciplined then too for missing something. And they had sat him out of the first, I don't know how long of the game. So there had been rumblings for
Hmm.
sure. I just don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts about this. I don't understand how that happens at the level. Like, I guess I hope he's okay for one, right? Like, we don't
Yeah.
know. So, but I also don't understand at this level in the NFL, that is your job. Like, how are you messing up like that? And then it's like, you're also like, I can't even remember what he was drafted, but like into like the Buffalo Bills, who are a hot team right now. Like, how are you not? That's that's got to be like, I would assume that's a lot of guys' dreams is to
Yeah.
be drafted and step into that kind of situation and prove yourself. And it's just like kind of weird. Like,
Yeah.
To be sloughing it, like to be blowing stuff off like that so early in your career, especially when you're not even necessarily making a name for yourself when you're on the field.
yeah, like
Yeah.
he hasn't proved himself yet, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not cool for anybody to be acting like that in a team or like acting like that as in missing meetings in
Yeah.
a team sport, but especially when you're fresh fresh meat.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Very disappointing. A lot of people also
Mm.
speak to, they bring up like Brandon Bean's draft picks again, because this is kind of like feeling or looking like another failed draft pick. And it's like, yeah, well, I don't know.
I've been seeing a lot of comparisons too between changes made and draft picks and this, that, and the other thing administratively, differences in that between Patriots administration and Bills administration
Mm.
and to produce
Mm.
a team that can deliver. Um, and it was like some kind of statistic about like the Bills took 7 years to bring an offensive line, like to build an offensive line, basically, and it's still
Mm.
not even necessarily reliable. And the Patriots made like some changes seemingly overnight that has turned them into the division leader that nobody would have guessed.
That's very interesting.
I think we were kind of all sharing in sentiments in our group chat last week after the Dolphins loss that we kind of have nowhere else to look but administrative decisions and play calling.
Hmm.
That's
Because people were saying then that Bean was like, I have confidence that this is a like a championship level team, and then they go out and lose to the Dolphins, and it's like, well,
It's not looking like it.
well, we don't have confidence in you, so
yeah. So that's like not great. Yeah. I don't know. I don't, do you think here's a question. Do you think that Keon Coleman should start on Thursday?
Start.
I mean, he's been punished. Like he was sat for a whole game. Sat for a whole game when our injuries list is already long. Like it's not like that was a riskless decision. You know what I mean? That could have I'm glad we won, but like to sit a wide receiver when we're already hurting like hell for them is that is a statement for sure. So I think that he's been punished and I still think that he deserves a chance to redeem and show up. So
Okay. Okay. Okay, Ella, any thoughts?
Um, I don't know. I was thinking that kind of the opposite.
Yeah.
That I don't know, maybe like just to ease him back into it and like yeah, he sat out, but maybe be nice to just not immediately give you like a reward
sure.
right away.
Um, yeah, I mean I like the positivity, Maddie, but I could see him not being started, that's for sure.
I can
Yeah.
definitely see him not being started. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. Because I think that you're right, Michaela, too. But I don't
And
think that it's fair to give up on him completely. Yeah.
yeah. And I was a big Keon fan.
You were?
And I have been. But I will say this season he hasn't been like I think there's room like for him to grow, but for him to like well yeah, but like and like I think that he has the time to, but I don't know if him starting isn't even necessary.
That's true. Yeah. I
I
feel like
see,
a lot of people were expecting this to be a really breakout season for him, and he has fallen incredibly flat in that
Yeah.
on the field and with all this bullshit that he's doing.
I
And
really hope that there's a positive change this week.
Yeah.
I really do. Maddie, will you be starting Keon Coleman?
fuck no. He's been on
Well,
my bench in fantasy every week. I'm not I started him maybe week 1 or 2 and he scored like 3 points and I was like, all right, I'm
You
pulling
heard it
him.
here first, folks.
yeah. Should we talk about injuries? No.
Yes. Okay. Yes, injuries. Let's get into that. I was biting my tongue earlier when we were talking about um Shakir
Hmm.
because he did not practice yesterday or today,
Mm.
and the reason for that is listed as personal.
I just saw that in one of our breaks. I saw the injury report and I was
Oh, he had a baby, guys.
Oh!
He's a dad.
No wonder he's not getting freaking targets. He's a little distracted.
Yeah,
Oh,
he had a
all is
baby.
well in the world. Shout out. Congratulations, Shakir. Khalil, we know you're listening, because you're spending so much time at home now. Um, congratulations.
Wait, yay, that's so exciting.
Yeah,
I
they had
want
a
to
baby,
see a
guys.
picture.
Okay,
So,
so
well, we sorted that one out.
yeah, that was a good start to the injury report in a way.
What other injuries we got?
I did look in the injury report was very long for today,
Yeah, it
but
was long as hell.
today.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't-
it's well, actually, I forgot it's a short week. 'Cause I was gonna say, well, it is just Tuesday, but then I was like, oh,
Yeah,
actually,
no, I mean, I don't know what to think of that.
Yes, it is a long, long ass list this week.
What else we got? Read it to us.
Okay. Limited practice yesterday and today. Christian Benford, Terrell Bernard, Joey Bosa, Teron Johnson, uh, Josh Palmer, Jordan Phillips,
Hmm.
um, Daquan Jones, Connor McGovern, and Jordan Poyer were all limited practice. That is a lot of
A lot.
recognizable
yeah.
names.
Interesting.
Did not practice today. Kincaid, Shakir, of course, as we know, busy
Mhm.
being a father. Um, Nicole Hardman and Curtis Samuel.
Interesting.
So basically, all of like the people who did not practice today are all wide receivers.
Mm.
Just perfect.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, I don't know. I try not to panic because they're, yeah. I try
On
not
a
to,
short week, it's hard though, because it's like, oh,
Yeah,
we don't have until
yeah,
yeah.
that's true. But I
It's
also
like,
don't know if because it's a short week, do they not, they give guys a couple days off if that's what they need and they trust that
sure.
they can just come back in and play Thursday and then I mean you get a mini bye after I hate the short week, but you kind of get a mini bye after it, which is I mean we're gonna need that
Yeah.
for the rest of the season, so
Do you
yeah.
guys think Kincaid will play on Thursday or no?
No, I do not.
What would I know it's hamstring, but do we know what the extent of his injury is?
No. It's not bad enough to go on IR, so he'll be back. But
On the other side of the ball, CJ Stroud is out for the Texans.
this is true. This is true. However, their quarterback has won the past two games with them, so yeah.
hmm.
But that'll be interesting, I guess. We'll see how all that shakes out.
Speaking of Dalton Kincaid, when I was listening back to the highlights today, I heard the announcers say, Dalton Knox just had a great run. And I was like, who is that?
Who's this
Um,
Dalton Knox guy?
yeah. And I get it. They're very similar names to get confused, but this is your job. And you know what? We need to have some other people running this thing is what it reminded me.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying.
Yeah.
That's what we've been saying.
It's
We
just a
freaking
Why
daily
we're
reminder
here.
for you.
I said
Yep.
that to Dad on Sunday actually too, of like when the refs say like numbers or names that don't match up, it should not be penalty should be like cut in half. Because if you don't know what you're talking about, how is it a penalty?
Sure.
I'm not
Mhm.
convinced. I'm really not. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Who's the penalty to?
Speaking of Dalton Knox, there was also an announcer statement made later in the game that allegedly Josh Allen had said that he would trust Dawson Knox with his life, which is cool, but Dawson Knox has kind of been a bag of hot shit recently, so I'm confused by that. I'm glad that they have a brotherly love. I don't know, just I feel like Dawson Knox has not been very reliable this year, and so it kind of made me tilt my head to hear them say that because I was like, really, Josh Allen said that because he's not been he's not been my favorite this year for sure.
Do we have did anyone write any text messages down?
I did not.
I did.
I think I lost my phone during that game. I don't know where I was. I don't know where my phone.
You were there. I called
Yes.
I have okay, this is where you need to insert the picture of Maddie, Michaela, that she sent us.
Oh,
And
yes.
she said, trying to fix the vibes.
Yeah, I will
Insert
do
that
that.
picture here. And then
Uh,
like it was like 7, 8 o'clock at night, and she goes, I'm just co now coming off my drunk. Time to start drinking again.
No, she said timer to start drinking again, actually.
before the photo that I sent, I also said that was sexy with no T at the end of that.
Da.
That was sexy.
That was.
Sometimes well, I don't know. I was gonna say sometimes that's not even a matter of like how much you've drank, but it's like I'm trying to text you guys, but it's like the football, it's happening. So
Yeah.
like I'm just trying to
Gotta get it
be
out
quick.
quick. Yeah.
So
I think my some of my favorite Bills games, I love when I get to say, "Oh my God, they scored again! Oh no!" Because I already can't see. I
Oh gosh.
have a personal off the field victory from this week.
Me
Oh,
too.
I went
Da,
shopping
da, da, da.
at a um vintage like kind of thrift store here in Nashville.
ooh,
In Nashville, by the way, I'll tell you.
ooh,
Ooh, that's a good one. I need one of
yeah,
those.
that's
Vintage.
nice.
Authentic.
Authentic.
Authentic NFL Pro line. So I got that.
Oh,
And
there's
Flings it across the room.
I also got this too.
Nice.
ooh, like Thanksgiving attire.
Keeping it classy. Is it a turtleneck?
It's kind of like a mock neck. Like the sweater is kind of cute and
Nice.
like nicely fitted, but the neck is a little loose.
Hmm.
Cute.
Ooh.
Catch it on Thanksgiving.
I hope you don't get any gravy on it.
Yeah, it's vintage. It already has stains on it.
Oh, well,
That's why you
that's
need
nice. Good
it all.
finds. Hmm.
Guys, now it's time for my plug. What are you guys
I
doing
think I
on
know what it is.
Saturday at 8 p.m.?
I know what I'm doing.
What are you doing, Michaela?
I will be sat on watching the Hallmark channel,
What are you gonna be watching?
the new Bills Hallmark movie.
Holiday Touchdown, a Buffalo love story? Oh my
Yes.
God. And who are you gonna be looking for in the background of the movie?
You.
Watch my movie, guys. 8 o'clock on Saturday.
Oh, also coming up, another exciting thing for our viewers. We will be having a in-person episode where we will all be together in one place. So next episode, look out for a super special surprise treat on Too Many Men on the Field.
Right here. Let's just talk about expectations heading into Thursday night football. Um, we kind of already touched on the fact that it's a short week. CJ Stroud is out. Um, Texans are 5-5, and they really don't play some of the best teams in the league right now, dare I say. Um, they have the best defense in the league though. So could make for an interesting day, I would say. Um, what do we hope to see? I don't think that it's a walk in the park by any means.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a fair matchup. I just looked up the odds and it says the Bills have a 52.3% chance to beat the Texans.
Interesting. I didn't even look at that.
So it's pretty
Yeah.
50-50. Um I was doing some research about defensive stats and I think they're like number one or number two in the league across several like defensive categories. I think they're like rushing yards allowed. They're like number one in the league for that, which will be a interesting thing to see again for James Cook if they try to be creative with him again.
Yeah.
Um, so
Which is why I'd really like to see the passing game continue to evolve from last week. Back into that like everybody eats mentality for sure. Um, Let Josh be Josh, you know. None of that whatever the heck went down in Miami. Because
Yeah.
yeah,
it was like they came out of Miami and they were like they just wanted it more. And
yeah.
that's unacceptable. Like even if that's true, it doesn't make it better.
Hmm.
Like that we don't have a lot of wiggle room at this point.
And that's actually so interesting you said that because the NFL app just notified me of an article about the Buffalo playoff probability. Um, yeah, that is really what pisses me off is like when they are on the field and they look like they don't care at
Mhm.
all, especially because of the fanfare that we've gotten with Hard Knocks, like
Hmm.
to hype up the fans so much and then go out and play like you don't give a shit is it's just disrespectful to the support of the fans. So
Yeah.
they need to pick up their britches and fight like hell.
Yeah. That inconsistency that we see when they play teams that they believe are beneath them are it's ridiculous.
It's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Bills are 93% chance to be in the playoffs, by the way.
Well, yeah, because we win this week and we're what? 8-3.
And if we win this week, it's a 97% chance.
So,
We only have a 17% chance of the number one seed, though. So
Hmm.
Patriots kind of ran away with that.
don't bring it up.
Hey, but it didn't work out for us being the number one seed the past 5 years. So,
Yeah, we needed to switch it up and
That's
play like
yeah.
true.
ass along the way to build resilience
Yeah.
to make it to the end.
You know what I was thinking about the other day, and this is kind of getting off on a tangent again when we're trying to wrap things up, but I was thinking about early on when things kind of started to look ugly and we were like, they know what they're doing. This is all part of the plan.
I forgot about that.
Hey, maybe they were just playing badly.
Maybe they were
I
just
think so.
Maybe they just sucked a little bit.
well, maybe it's part of the bit still.
Long mastermind like um story arc to be a
I'm
part of.
hoping the bit is over soon because
Yeah.
we gotta get going here soon, boys.
It's all about the journey.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to tell a story, like how I was saying that they were reminding me of the Bills a few years ago. We're like traveling through eras right now.
You
The
think that
last year.
you think the road to the Super Bowl is going to be easy?
I just said get this girl in a hype video because you sounded just like when they
Oh,
say
yeah. I know that's
Well,
gonna
inspo.
be chilly.
You think the road to the Super Bowl is easy?
Grit, hard work. It's like they just use like buzzwords over and over again. Love it.
perseverance. We gotta, that's why they gotta switch up the roles. We need to. Somebody's got to find our podcast because we got stuff to say.
Do we have any score predictions this week, guys?
I do.
Oh,
Oh,
let's
she came with receipts today.
I told you I wrote notes.
One sticky note. I like
That's
how you have one sticky note.
I wrote small.
I have two single space pages. Right.
Efficiency is key, Abby.
Yeah, I keep it short. I give myself like, and then I'll ramble on. Okay, my predictions this week are Bills 27, Texans 17.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Uh, I think it's gonna be a close one. I'm gonna go Bills 24, Texans 21.
Wow,
Ooh.
that's very close. So my gut feeling earlier when I was writing up my notes is Bills 21, Texans 10.
Wow.
Ooh.
I do think it's gonna be low scoring. I think
Yeah,
especially given what we were saying about the Texans defense, I don't think we're gonna be, sailing away with a 40-point game this week.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's for sure. Definitely gonna be different than last week.
Well, we will see. Time will tell shortly. We
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
Game day is quickly approaching.
I think that
exactly.
I wrote down Shavers and Allen for touchdown scorers,
Mm.
but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
My vibes, my instincts change sometimes, so we'll see.
that's like what I was feeling when we were talking about Coleman. I don't know.
So yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah,
Excited.
And that's that on that.
yeah.
Yeah. So on that note, be good
Do good.
God bless.
and go
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 Bills.
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 Man.
Ah!